Have you ever had an idea so big, so scary, that you almost didn't follow through, but deep down, you felt that wild, unstoppable spark pushing you forward? Well, that was me on January 1st of 2024. I sat down with my laptop, my heart racing, wondering if I had what it took to create the Cellulite site. Well, 2 hours later, which actually seemed like minutes, I had finished my very first blog post, and I knew I was on the right path. But let me tell you, the road to this first anniversary hasn't been easy. I knew there was no turning back, and that stepping into this conversation meant putting myself in an incredibly vulnerable position. But if sharing my journey could help even one person overcome self-doubt and silence their inner critic, then every moment would be worth it. Today, we're celebrating 1 year of courage, commitment, and of unstoppable women.
Welcome to the Cellulite site.
Hello, my beautiful friends. If you've been with me since day one, or if you're just discovering the Cellulite site today, welcome. I started this platform because despite the millions of articles, videos, and opinions online, there wasn't one unified space for women to get real answers focusing on cellulite reduction. When I first started searching for answers, I was met with a tidal wave of information. There were treatments performed by doctors promising instant results, advice from personal trainers about their perfect exercises to target cellulite, endless at-home reduction tools flooding social media, and nutrition plans claiming to be the magic solution. But with millions of articles, opinions, and conflicting advice scattered across the web, it was nearly impossible to know what was credible and what was effective, or what was just another sales pitch. What was truly heartbreaking, though, were the countless stories that I kept uncovering. Women who had placed their trust and often their savings into treatments that not only failed them, but left them emotionally and physically scarred. Some still live with irreversible damage. I knew that I had to shed light on these experiences to raise awareness and advocate for the millions of women searching for real answers and lasting relief. Cellulite isn't just about skin. It's about confidence. For years, it had a grip on my self-esteem. The more it appeared on my thighs, the more self-conscious I became. Frustrated and desperate for answers, I started searching for a way to regain control. But the more I looked, the more I realized how many women felt the same way. I kept wondering, why isn't there a single source that brings all of this information together? Why hasn't anyone created this site yet? Then, after months of thinking it over, it hit me. Maybe I was meant to create it. It wasn't just the overwhelming confusion from scattered information all over the web. It was the heartbreaking stories I kept coming across. Stories from women who trusted their medical professionals, invested their hard-earned money, and hoped for the best results, only to be left with scars, dimples turned to divots, and are suffering from lasting physical and psychological problems. These stories broke my heart. No woman should ever have to endure that kind of trauma, whether physical or emotional. And that's when I realized the Cellulite site couldn't be just another blog and podcast. It had to be more. It needed to be a safe space, a trusted resource, and a guide to help women make informed decisions about their bodies and their confidence. That's why every piece of content, every product recommendation, every interview is built around one core mission: to empower women with the knowledge that they need. Because when you know better, you can make better choices and you deserve better because your confidence and your body and your peace of mind are worth investing in for the rest of your life. So, on that early morning of January 1st, 2024, when I grabbed my laptop and I began writing my first blog, I still remember that experience vividly today. In fact, I'm getting goosebumps now thinking about it. It brought tears to my eyes as I read my story and my why. If you'd like to listen to that very first episode, Unveiling the Cellulite Site, a journey of courage, compassion, and commitment, I'll include a link at the end of this video. So you might be wondering why I said listen to episode 1. Well, when I first started this journey, I was not confident enough to be on camera. I didn't know how to do makeup. I hated the way I sounded. And honestly, I thought everyone else was so much better than me. I hid behind the voiceover podcast because I didn't think I could lead this conversation face to face. And let me tell you, I was terrified. So I kept to my comfort zone, recording my episodes in my little corner of the world behind a microphone. Those voiceover podcasts became my safety net. They gave me the space to find my voice, discover my style, and gradually build the confidence that I needed to eventually step in front of the camera. Hi, guys. And then something incredible happened. I started connecting with you. I began hearing your stories, your frustrations, and your victories. The Cellulite site is evolving into more than just a website and a podcast. It's actually becoming a movement. Looking back, I'm incredibly grateful for those quiet moments behind the mic. They taught me that confidence is not about perfection. It's about showing up, even when it feels terrifying. I realize now that none of this would have happened without that pivotal morning when I just decided to start. Every blog post, every podcast episode, and messages. It wasn't just about helping others. It was actually healing me too. For years, cellulite had such a tight grip on my self-esteem. But the more I showed up, the more I realized this journey is not just about me. It's ours. If I can help just one person overcome self-doubt and find the confidence they deserve, then everything I've done will have been so worth it. This is about all of us, lifting each other up and empowering one another. Alongside the blog and podcast, I took matters into my own hands and set out to find a solution for reducing my own cellulite. I drew inspiration from success stories, from ancient lymphatic drainage techniques, and powerful ingredients that I include in my cellulite cleanse, focusing on the importance of flushing toxins from the body. With all of this in mind, I crafted my own cellulite reduction routine. And let me tell you, the results were nothing short of incredible. I went from this to this in just 6 months. I have to be honest, never in 100 million years did I think I would have the courage to put myself out there at this level. But if you're ready to dive deeper, I've got something special for you. I'll link a playlist at the end of this video where you can listen to each episode and start your own journey to cellulite reduction today. Plus, I've created the Cellulite Circuit checklist, which you can download and print to make the routine easier to follow and track. I'll add the link to the checklist in the description below. But you know what's funny about courage? Once you start showing up, it has this ripple effect. The confidence that I've gained through building the Cellulite site has opened doors that I could have never imagined were on my horizon. This platform gave me the experience and the voice that I needed to step into a role as a morning show host on a local television network. And honestly, I never would have had the courage to say yes to that opportunity without everything I've learned here at the Cellulite site along the way. Not to mention, it might not have even crossed my path had I not started this journey. Another incredible opportunity came my way a few months later as I was asked to be the master of ceremonies for a beautiful charity event hosted by Cure Duchenne. Standing on that stage, speaking to a luncheon filled with what looked like the most glamorous women from Central Casting, I realized that helping others less fortunate brought me more satisfaction than I could have ever imagined. It surpassed any personal achievement or milestone because it gave me the chance to make a real difference in someone else's life. And it was all the more meaningful because of the amazing work done by Monique Luhillier, who contributed gorgeous dresses and the models to the cause. It felt like magic. And honestly, it's my hope that I can make a difference in your life too. It's wild to think that one simple blog post on January 1st could turn into all of this. So on this first year anniversary edition of the Cellulite site, I owe a huge thank you to my mentors who have paved the way and provided endless inspiration. I used to watch them in awe as they built their channels and influence while making a meaningful impact in people's lives. I always dreamed of being that woman. I'll never forget hearing Shailene Johnson in one of her videos encouraging women with powerful words. If you're in your 40s, start a YouTube channel. It's not too late, and people want to hear what you have to say. Her practical advice stuck with me, and while I still didn't think I was that person, her words swirled in my head for months. And then there's Angie from Hot and Flashy. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Have you seen her? Wow. Starting her channel at 50 over 10 years ago, and now with over 1 million followers. It's nothing short of simply inspiring to share space with these incredible women. But again, none of this would have been possible without you. Every like, share, comment, and message has fueled the Cellulite site's growth every single day. You've shown me that we are never alone in this journey. It's why I keep showing up every week with more information, more research, and more ways to help women take back their confidence and feel empowered in their bodies. Whether you've been here since day one or you are joining us today, I want you to know this. You are part of this story. Over the past year, we've built a space where women can find trusted information, engage in honest conversations, and feel real hope. And this, my friends, is just the beginning. So, as we embark on another new year, January 1 brings a renewed focus and awareness on health and fitness. I'm so excited to bring you a 4-part series where I will be on location at the Light Therapy Lounge. We will be discussing modalities such as red light therapy, adaptive contrast oxygen training, essential oil spinal application, and brain tapping. So join us for this series and discover how you can help your body reduce symptoms of chronic stress and inflammation while activating its natural healing process. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these special episodes when they are released. So, my friends, here's to one more year of courage, another year of growth, and another year of showing up imperfectly, authentically, and wholeheartedly. To every single one of you watching right now, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Until then, empower your journey one day at a time, my beautiful friends. I love you, and I'll see you in the next episode.